Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Today, let's talk about North Node in Virgo. Thank you for being here, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and use the links down below to know more about my content and to contact me for natal chart readings and personal consultations and more spirituality, astrology and tarot services. So welcome to the channel once again and let's get started. So what is the North Node? And what is Virgo? North Node is the astrological alignment correlated with the moon that allows you to know what are you here to learn, what are you here to expand. In each areas of your life should you focus in expanding, doing things differently, right? And by default, because it means it's something you have to learn and expand into, it means that you don't know, spiritually speaking, you don't know those things. You haven't been in those spaces before to create experiences and memories and know-how, right? So by default, you will feel more vulnerable, nervous, unfamiliar, exposed, and you might know, and literally you don't know how to do those things, at least in a sufficient way, right? And what is Virgo? Virgo is mutable earth, so it represents our ability to be mutable and adaptive with our own way of making sense, being organized, being practical, and being efficient and productive in a realistic way, with finances, taking care of the house, taking care of your health, and emotionally as well, because earth element is the internal side of our external expression, right? And Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, and it's born out of the 6th house. So it also deals with thinking, communicating, and analyzing in more logical and social ways. And the 6th house represents routine, pattern, and organization as well. So North Node in Virgo means that you might feel uncomfortable, unfamiliar, or you just don't know how to be mutable and adaptive with your own way of making sense and being practical, right? So what that means is you might not feel comfortable in having a routine and pattern, right, that needs to shift and change accordingly to your moods, to your team worker moods, to the necessities of your production, of your work, right? You also might feel uncomfortable in bringing your feelings and emotions into a more real space, into a space where you have to explain why, explain where it comes from, what impact it has in your life, right? It doesn't mean you don't know how to, right? But your uncomfortability, right, and your unfamiliarity might perturb the way you do it, and you have to learn a new way, a more efficient way, a more practical way, a more private way, right? Because we're talking about Virgo, we're talking about earth signs, right? Usually, earth sign is not learning how to do something, or the North Node, I mean, it's learning how to do that thing in a different way, right? In a more efficient, more practical way, because the earth element on its own already represents accumulation and materialization, right? So maybe you already have that ability, but you need to learn how to mutate it and adapt it to different circumstances, to different scenarios, to different audiences, right? Also, North Node in Virgo, just in general, might mean you are uncomfortable with routines and patterns on its own. It also might mean you feel uncomfortable in bringing your spirituality, religion, beliefs, and imaginations into a more realistic and practical space. It also might mean that you just don't know how to be organized or how to keep a routine and pattern, thus manifesting some self-sabotaging energies, right? You might be on a good track, you might be on the way to achieve something, but you don't know how to keep it up. You don't know how to be mutable and adaptive to your routines and patterns in order to meet the necessary achievements and requirements to keep that momentum going and achieve even higher, right? Or, with North Node in Virgo, it might also mean that you don't know how to, after reaching a good position, to maintain that position, maintain that space. Because Virgo and the 6th house are a lot associated with cleaning, maintenance, right? And that goes to your house, to your body, and to your physical circumstances as well. Let's say you get a new job, a new promotion, you might feel uncomfortable, or you just don't know how to keep that going, keep that space clean, keep that space, that situation efficient. You know what I'm saying? And by default, if you have North Node in Virgo, it means you have South Node in Pisces, right? So that means that you can be extra comfortable and even get stuck into and run away to that space when you feel uncomfortable, which is being mutable and adaptive with your own feelings, emotions, dreams, illusions, imaginations, and spiritual belief system. So you might feel uncomfortable or don't know how to, right, take your dreams and illusions, your grand goals in life, and make it a routine, make it a pattern. But that's what you are here to learn, to take your dreams and make it real in an efficient and balanced way. Because North Node in Virgo, right, and the South Node in Pisces, it's a very balanced learning lesson, right? Because you have to conjugate the purpose, the belief, and the pleasurable experience from your South Node in Pisces with the routine, pattern, efficiency, and demand of North Node in Virgo, right? But South Node in Pisces can give you a little dream and illusion, which makes it feel less hard and less dry to do the North Node in Virgo. And actually, after you go into your North Node in Virgo and you do those routines, you do those tasks, you sacrifice some pleasure, you sacrifice some dreams and illusions, and you do that, and you feel uncomfortable, yes, but you also feel the progress, because it's Virgo in the end of the day, and it is your North Node. And because you have South Node in Pisces, and also depending on what house you have it, right, it can be easier for you to see and feel the purpose of that uncomfortability, to see and feel the purpose of that expansion and sacrifice of some animalistic nature, dreams and illusions and pleasures, right? So it can be easier than other North Nodes to feel the reward, feel the purpose, and see the big picture, see the grand goal, because of South Node in Pisces, right? So here it's really important, it's really a spiritual journey, even though it's North Node in Virgo, and Virgo is reality, practicality, and efficiency, right? You are basically taking your South Node in Pisces, born out of the 12th house, which is the more global house, right? And you want to make it real. So it's not just about the organization, it's not just about the pattern and the routine, it's about the purpose, the dream, and the illusion behind that. Just don't get too stuck in certain dreams and illusions, in certain creative goals or animalistic natures, because North Node in Virgo is asking you to be real, to be efficient, profitable, and practical about those things. And if those dreams and illusions from South Node in Pisces can't, or are very hard, or are not profitable to become a routine and pattern, you should cut them off and focus on the right dreams and illusions that have a purpose, and you feel like a fulfillment energy, but also can be stable, can be organized, can be put into routine and pattern in a mutable and adaptive way. You know what I'm saying? So thank you very much for watching. If you want to know more about your own North Node in Virgo, I have North Node in Virgo, so I know what I'm talking about, right? Or if you want to know about more parts of your natal chart, contact me using the email or the IG down below, or leave a comment down below and I will contact you as well for a natal chart reading or a tarot reading or a personal consultation. So I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity and responsibility as well. And always remember, the best way to be is to be your goddamn self, believe in yourself, believe in all possibilities, and I'll be right back with more spirituality and astrology videos as a Tarot Cloud Surfer, surfing out.